guys, here's that great light right here, man. Alright, so maybe you gotta talk a little louder, man. This is gonna be, please excuse all the noise with the water. You feel me? I do gotta get a new mic. I don't think I was prepared for the water to be doing this. You feel me? This mic has been with me for a minute, you know what I mean? But I haven't really recorded this close to it, so I didn't know it was gonna really pick up every single thing. So hopefully y'all still can hear me. Otherwise, I'm about to be talking for no reason for a long time, right? So guys, you know, this is the intro to Nature's podcast. You feel me? I feel like I'm gonna do something like this for y'all. You know, I go out here a minimum at least once a week. You feel me? We're gonna up that. You feel me? We're gonna up that. You know? I feel like it's just something that everybody just needs to do. You know, at least once a week at minimum, at the bare minimum. You gotta come out here, man. You feel me? I feel like there's a necessity to come out here in the morning to start your day off, and at night before you go to sleep to release all the bullshit. You feel me? Welcome all the knowledge that nature and all the good energy that it gives you, so you can go throughout your day. And then at night, release all the systematic bullshit that the system gives you. You feel me? To have a fresh mind. You feel me? Clear thoughts, clear dreams, to wake up great. And I feel like during the day, if you go, I feel like that's just something, you know, like extra. You feel me? If you need just a little bit more release, or you just have some more free time, just want to just enjoy, you just learn more. You know? But one thing that I will say is, you feel me? I appreciate everybody who's gonna follow along and be a part of this journey. You know? Hopefully one day I can see you out here and catch you out in nature as well. Hopefully one day you're sitting on that rock right there. You know, we just do a big nature's podcast. You feel me? I'm gonna have a lot of guests on here, a lot of people speaking some knowledge and everything like that. You know, just good knowledge about like the good stuff. You know, not too much about jobs and all that other stuff. You feel me? Just, you know, food for your soul that I feel like your spirit needs to hear, you know? So the first thing that we're going to do on this episode, intro, and I don't know, the episode one should just be the intro, you feel me? Like a pre, you know what I mean? Like a pre-drone, you feel me? But, yeah, man, as you can see, water, you feel me? I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure you hear water a lot throughout this mic. I'm going to see if I can fix it on the post-editing. To at least lower it a little bit or raise my voice. We're going to figure that out, though. But, you know, like just like water, you feel me? We're going to start off with that, something easy before we really start breaking down and giving y'all really knowledge. You think I really want to break down some stuff. I feel like I got a baby step and walk y'all into it. You feel me? Where how just mentally and spiritually aligned I am. You feel me? But it all starts with part one. I feel like this goes for anybody who goes out in nature, or anybody who wants to learn about nature, or anybody who gets that first, like, damn, I love it out here. And I think it always starts with the flow of water, right? And I feel like it starts with that because I feel like when you just hear and look at the flow of water, that's one of the things that just resonates with, like, I believe everybody, you know, because everybody, you can really, it really reflects your life in a way, you know, to where your life is always, your life should be on a constant movement. You know, you shouldn't be too stagnant for too long. You feel me? Just like water, no matter what is in its way, it's going to find a way to still get where it has to go. You feel me? If it can't go through you at that point in time, it's going to go over you, it's going to go around you, it's going to go to the left, to the right, to the bottom. It's going to walk over you, but it's going to get where it needs to go because it got somewhere it needs to go. You feel me? That's why you got to treat, you know, your life like that. When you feel as though, like, you, that you're yearning for more, or you feel as though you're not at the level you want to be and things like that, that's because it's knowledge that you haven't attained yet. You feel me? You gotta keep on flowing. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't realize that. You know, until they've been stuck for a long time. But you know, a lot of time has been wasted sometimes before that. You feel me? That's why it's always good to go out in nature, because it reminds you. You feel me? If you are stuck, or you are just sitting there thinking about the negative all the time, and stuck on problems and all that stuff like that, right? You just come out here one good time and you just look at it, how it goes. You feel me? Even if you just look all the way out there, you see how it's slow all the way out there, you feel me? Because sometimes you gotta take your time, you gotta learn, you gotta nurture your body and nurture everything, you feel me? So sometimes the water flow is slow, you feel me? But then sometimes it goes rapid because now it's time for you to move. Whatever knowledge that you just got, sometimes it's time for you to move and act on it, you feel me? Before you become stagnant again, you see what I'm saying? You feel me? And then it goes further. And then as you can see right there, it slows down again. You feel me? Because you got to realize, man, water is really like, it really just is a reflection of life, you know? Like, You got fast moving riptides, you feel me, that you don't know what's going on. You just get thrown out there and you know that whatever's happening, you gotta attain, you gotta adapt fast. You see what I'm saying? Then it goes through a slow period so you can finally just sit there, relax, reflect of what's going on. And then it goes through another fast period. But by the time this fast period comes, you're already more attuned and more aware of what you're getting into because you went through the last riptide. You see what I'm saying? That's why water is just such good. And why it's just good when it comes to just reflecting energy, you know? Because like what you give out into the world, best believe it is going to return back to you 10,000 fold. You see what I'm saying? That's why you always got to give out good energy, man. You got to learn about nature. Don't just come out here just to, like, don't get me wrong, like, I feel like that's where it starts. You feel me? People come out here, you know, to just release stress, release all the bullshit, release all that good stuff, right? Or release all the bad stuff, right? You know, but it's more than that. You know, you can't just come out here just to release. You feel me? You gotta come out here to obtain. You feel me? Yes, release all the systematic BS, but come out here to learn. You feel me? If you come out here to learn, I guarantee your experience will be so much better. To where even if you come out here just to sit down for like 30 minutes and don't do nothing, you don't gotta say nothing to nobody, you don't gotta do nothing to nobody. All you gotta do is literally just sit down. You know, and when you just sit down, it's just so peaceful because in your head you know that, all right, I'm here to learn. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna close my eyes, I'm gonna listen to nature, I'm gonna listen to, you know, the birds, the animals, the water, you feel me? And I'm gonna just learn more about myself, you feel me? Relearn certain things that everybody already knows, but sometimes you gotta keep on relearning that every day and every day. Just like consistency and persistency and being persistent with what you gotta do. It's the same thing with knowledge. You gotta be consistent with it. You feel me? If you wanna learn anything in the systematic, real world, quote unquote, what you gotta read books, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta study scripts, you gotta study this, that, and the third. It's the same thing with nature. You wanna come out here and learn, you gotta really learn it. You feel me? You gotta really just sit there and listen to it. You feel me? Repeat it, talk to it. Because it's gonna talk back. Nature has a funny way of talking back to you and responding and answering your questions. It really, really does, man. I'm gonna be honest, I've been going on for like 7 minutes. And I really, really hope that y'all got my audio. Because if y'all didn't, I still might, I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not. If I do post, I'm gonna post something in the front of this. Me, like somewhere else where it ain't too much noise, just me in front of it and me telling you like, yo, the audio's a little choppy, but I still had to post it out because I talked for like 8 minutes and I don't want it to go to waste, you see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we always out here, man. As you can see, don't quit. You feel me? Never quit, man. I don't even know what that is, you feel me? Water don't quit, you feel me? No matter how long it takes, water would take as long as needed to seep through whatever object is in front of it to get through it. You know what I mean? Like, it got somewhere to go. You know what I mean? Like, water got somewhere to go. Like, I'm trying to be with y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta touch water, you feel me? Like, feet in water, you know what I mean? Hands in water. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta feel the flow to be the flow. You feel me? You gotta feel the flow to be the flow. Like, that's fire. I might start saying it every time out here. You gotta feel the flow to be the flow. You know what I mean? That might be is that a motto? Well, I'm thinking of another word though. But maybe I could use that word motto right now. But like, that might be the motto to Nature's Podcast. Nature's Podcast, you know what I mean? You gotta feel the flow to be the flow. You see what I'm saying? And this is where it gives you guys. So stay tuned. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of knowledge that's getting dropped. This is just learning and getting into nature one-on-one. Like I said, it always starts with the water and seeing how it reflects life and things like that. But there's so much more things like rocks, trees, the leaves, how things is placed, how the wind moves and blows around here, how the air you breathe in here is more thinner than out there. Like, it's so much more stuff that I can really tell y'all how coming in how being into nature for like so long, you don't realize how you're really in a different reality. You feel me? Like, and that gets real deep. You see what I'm saying? Like, because there was a time being out here in nature for so long, and then me and my brother and my cousin, we left. And once we was coming across that part to where we were going to step into the systematic world and the information and all the BS they feed us, it was like my eyes was like hallucinating, like it was trying to understand and grasp the new reality or back to the old reality. Like, it's hard to explain. I'll get more into detail on more episodes, but like I said, like, it gets real when it comes to nature. Like, so, you know, definitely stay tuned for this journey. If any of y'all, you know, go on nature walks, love sitting behind water, you feel me? Got any other knowledge I want to give or share, you feel me? Please comment, please like, you feel me? I am going to go on TikTok live sometimes, you feel me, just to, so people could just feel this energy, you feel me. So follow me on TikTok, having fun, being blessed. I got a lot of other TikTok pages, but I think I might just go on having fun, being blessed. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna make a whole Nature's Podcast page. I might make a whole new one. I don't know yet, you feel me. But as long as y'all listen to this and stay tuned to my YouTube, this will be on. I don't know what YouTube is gonna be on, guys. Like this was really just something that came out the blue. Like when I'm out here, cause I just be having so many thoughts, you know, that I feel like sometimes can't what is that word that can't that can't translate, you feel me, that can't translate on the other side, guys, you feel me. So like I said, we're gonna have a lot of people, you feel me, you know what I mean. Yeah, that's my brody right there, you know, like he can be a part of it. He's doing his video as well. A lot of people gonna be popping in and out, giving y'all game. Like I said, man, please join the journey, you feel me. I'm trying to build, you know, a nice nature community, you feel me. I'm trying to build multiple communities that all intersect with one another so we can help build each other and things like that. But nature community, I feel like, is just so needed. And I feel like people who love nature are just good-spirited people, you know, like they're just people who just know just a little bit more about the world, the real world, than like the average person, you see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to connect with y'all, so definitely follow, definitely like, definitely comment. Like I said, for right now, it will be on this page. I'm going to let y'all know if I'm making another page or anything like that, which I might, especially with the podcast and things like that. I feel like we just dropped something, I don't know. But, yeah, guys, so stay tuned, man. And I will see y'all on the next one, you mean? And we might have a special guest, you see what I'm saying? So stay tuned, you feel me? Let's get it poppin'. Nature's Podcast, to be the flow. Damn, what's my motto? Nature, I mean, thank you for staying tuned and staying connected with me, you know, with the first pre-episode of Nature's Podcast, you feel me? To be the flow, you gotta, damn, what is it? I just had it, all right, guys, so thank you for staying tuned, man. Nature's Podcast, you know what I mean? To be the flow, you gotta feel the flow. You see what I'm saying? You gotta feel the flow to be the flow. Let's get it.